Soderblom stopped 39 or 29 of 31 back on Wednesday. Wallstedt saved 28 of 31. These two goaltenders, both from Sweden, as this gets stopped in front of Soderblom, tipped in, they score. Right in front is Damian Giroux. Iowa strikes early after Rockford had
about earlier, before we started the game here, but it's controlling those momentum swings. We knew that they're going to come out. We knew that they're going to press. And for us right now, like I said, they scored the first one Wednesday. There's no panic in there right now for sure.
That came off a Damon Hunt shot from the point. Loose and tapped past Cini, back out to Regula. 20 seconds left on the man advantage. Phillips on the overlap with Michael Tepley. There's Tepley up top. He flattens the puck with 10 seconds left on the power play. Phillips shoots and scores! A power play goal from Isaac Phillips and the IceHogs, and we are tied at 1 here in game 2.
That's a big goal for us. Going into the period, you go in down 1-0, or you go in tied 1-1. It's a way better feeling, coming into the second.
2:33 left here in the first period. Isaac Phillips had a fantastic assist back in game 1, setting up David Gust. This gets a little cross check. The crowd wants a penalty but won't get one. Those two still battling. Here comes David Gust. Gliding across the blue line. Gust pulls it to his backhand. Power move. Scores! David Gust. Oh, solo mio. And now it's Cini and Murmis exchanging blows here in the Iowa zone. Immediately following the goal from David Gust. He was given at the end of period 2. This is fired in by Joe Higgins. Wild in the offensive zone. That's stolen by Phil. Buzdecker lost the handle. They shoot and score! Marco Rossi ties the game at 2. 20 seconds into the third. A power play goal for Iowa. They strike on the man advantage after the Hogs had a chance to clear. Turn it over, and it's Rossi, who we had talked about was a little quiet throughout this series, and he scores what could be the biggest goal of Iowa's season here early in the third.
Yeah, just a little bit of a miscommunication there. The puck's just a little bit behind Buzdecker there. He just, whether it's a mishandle or just a little bit behind him there, bounces over his stick, and Rossi capitalized on that. Job is to make sure that momentum stops, when it does.
Regula gets tangled up. Here comes Marco Rossi. Rossi moving in on the backhand. Scores! Iowa takes the lead here in game 2. Marco Rossi gets his second of the period. It's Beckman who taps it in. It'll be Beckman's goal. Iowa's lead. Just under 6 minutes into the third, Rossi created the play, got it all the way to Soderblom, who made one save. And it was swiped in by Beckman at the net front. 3-2, Iowa has recaptured the lead. Rossi and Walker get the assists. The corner. Buzdecker gets a hit, but makes the play up the wall to Tepley, who delays for a moment and sends it up to Philip Roos. Roos gains the zone. He's got all kinds of space. Drags and shoots. Stopped in front. Rebound loose. Tepley scores! Michael Tepley knocks one in the back door, and we're tied at 3 here in the third period.
That's exactly, that play by Philip Roos is kind of exactly, very similar to Isaac Phillips' play there earlier on and then also on Wednesday. But, he could easily shoot that puck and there's nobody at the net. He makes an unbelievable heads-up play to buy himself a little bit of time up at the blue line. Buzzy gets a whack at it, and Teps is able to finish that off.
Over to Grimaldi. Rocco Grimaldi, 33 goals in the regular season for Reichel, who couldn't get his tape on that loose puck. Vlasic shoots, and they score!